We have special guests in studio to talk about a special guest to the islands. The Wall That Heals, a traveling 3/4 scale replica of the Vietnam Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C., is coming to Oahu and it will soon be on display at U-H West Oahu. I'm proud to welcome chairs of the Wall That Heals Oahu, Eddie Freeman and Sue Bauer. Nice to have both of you with us.
Thank you.
Thank you for being.
Well, we had a chance to talk a little bit about this, but this is incredible to bring such a huge piece of history here to Oahu. Tell me more about this.
Well, this wall represents, 58,281 soldiers that passed in Vietnam, men and women. On that wall also, there's 278 names that's from Oahu. We recognize them, pay honor to them, and remember them. That's what this is all about. We just went through the Pearl Harbor celebration, if you want to call it a celebration. But anyway, it was to honor those men in World War II. They're in their 100s, they're 100 years old and plus. We're the next batch of people that's going to be up there. The youngest veteran from Vietnam at this time would be 67 years old. So we're getting close to that bracket where the World War II veterans are. And we don't want to forget. We want to bring this, the memory of the war, the reasoning why we had the war, and how we're all doing now after the war. We want to bring that to the community and the island of Oahu, and let them know that we still think about their loved ones and those that lost their lives in Vietnam.
So I want to ask you about the Hawaiian Gold Star families. You're asking for people to come forward to help honor their loved ones.
Yes, we're looking for Gold Star families. We're also looking for families of veterans that passed after the war. That's a really big part of this celebration. It's hard to call it a celebration,
Commemoration.
But commemoration is a good word. And so we're looking for those that have passed after the war. Doesn't have to be, they had to serve in Vietnam during. And then those that are still with us. There's a lot of Vietnam veterans here on this island and on the outer islands. So it's exciting.
It's exciting. What is the reaction that people, when they come out and see this traveling replica 3/4 scale, what types of reaction do you see from kids and adults alike?
Well, depending on their age, I would say.
Yes, yeah. And most of the Vietnam vet age people, we as vets, we all deal with this in our own time frame. Some of us have gotten over what this was all about, and there's some of us that still live that today. They wake up this morning thinking they're still there. So it's emotional. It brings back a lot of memories. When you see your friends' names on the wall, your family names on the wall. It's a very special moment. We do honor that by having you can actually escort your loved one's name on the panel during the assembly of the wall when it gets here. And so if you'd like to honor your loved one especially, you can definitely talk to us, call us, email, and get in touch with us about honoring your particular loved one.
Well, Sue and Eddie, thank you so much for coming in and telling our viewers about this. We'll post it on KITV.com.